So our crews missed on the first approach, and they're gonna try and line it back up one more time. But we got old Captain Morgan up there in the bow on the ready. But here we go, second attempt. Let's see if he can land it this time. Comes a little wide on the stern. Our guy's gonna jump off on the bow and gonna give us the hot hop. The docks are hot, like give me my shoes, bro. And they're sliding off as he had to let go of the line. And Cap leaves the helm, and Wifey's gonna grab it. Unfortunately, they'll kick back over, but you gotta be careful on that move. I mean, he had both lines, but man, that boat was kicking back quickly. That could have gone awry. So our crew's approaching the dock, and we got a girl on the bow who's kind of in the way. Our guy steps over, heads over to grab some lines, it looks like, and we're gonna try and line this one up. So Cap's taking their time on approach. And here we go, coming in. And again, our guy in the bow is having to contend with the girl up there. She's kind of in his way, but they're coming in a little hot. He's also going to have to contend with the bow rail. And they're going to wind up on the dock. Guy, 1 foot on the dock, 1 foot on the boat, kicks it out, but that kicks the boat off. Our guy in the stern goes for the toss. I think he lands it, but now we've kicked the boat back, stern first, into the dock. And he's going to have to release that line because they are all kinds of messed up now. So Cap's going to have to attempt this one more time. And I mean, they're kind of drifting to the right, which makes me wonder if they shouldn't just go to the dock right over there on their starboard side. So they're backing up again. And Cap's going to reline it up one more time. Let's see what the approach is, if we're going for the same dock this time or if we're going to try and move over. So at this point, we're keeping lines on the same side. So it looks like we're going to make one more attempt at this side's approach. Going to come in heavy bow first this time. And heads into the dock. Our guy's got a hand on the rail. And the stern will come in right behind, and they should be good to go from here. So our crew's been at it for a few minutes, and they are struggling to get the trailer back down to pull the boat out. So kind of going the wrong way again. The trailer's going away from the dock. I mean, you got plenty of room here, though. I guess you could still back this down and just do it like that. But no, I think we're going to try and line it up again. So getting a little side seat drive action from one of his buddies on the dock, but I always say the same thing. If you're going to give somebody the assist like this, just go up there and do it. Hard turn. Got to be careful because he's going to turn that trailer right back into the dock now. I don't think he's going to be able to straighten that out fast enough. And now we got the manatees behind him in the water. Wrong way again. And the struggle is real as they're trying to back this one down. The worst part of this is I think his first attempt was the best. He probably should have just backed it down. I mean, yeah, there's a little room here on the ramp, but I mean, there was plenty of space. If it was coming down the wrong direction, they still probably could have got the boat on the trailer. And here we go. This looks like a little better attempt. And I like this one. This should be good for them to at least make an attempt on trying to get it on. Oh, he's going deep, though. Man, he buried the tires about halfway up coming down. And that can be a risk down here at Black Point. It is slick on these ramps. So our guy, he's standing on the trailer to try and get this one pulled up. And needs to hold on to the truck because it's so slick, but remember, these tires are in that slickness as well. His exhaust is underwater. I mean, he just buried it deep down here. Trying to get this trailer lined up. Let's see if this causes any fits as he tries to get it pulled out. Little spin action there, but nothing crazy. He's gotten some grip. But look at the stern of the boat. The stern of the boat's going underwater. Where the motor is hanging on the transom is underwater, and that whole area is filling up. You can see it right now filling. Gotta be careful on this one. And it looks like some of his buddies are pointing that out. And he's more concerned with the boat not being level in the trailer. I'd probably try and pull this one out for a few moments, though, get some of that water back out, and then try and reline this up if I wanted to do it that way. But, I mean, you can tell right there that water is on the edge of almost going inside the actual hull of the boat. So he pulls forward, but there you can see, now the transom will come back out from underwater. But the boat's definitely a little sideways on the trailer, as the water's rushing out of that transom area. So our crew is approaching the dock. And our guy, it's got a tall bow rail here. He's going to have to be careful trying to get over that one. Getting close, starts to go over. Both feet are over. He doesn't make the attempt, though. He decides just to sit there. And Cap, it looks like he's going to back out. I actually thought they had a pretty good angle and a solid approach. I'm not sure why Captain decided to back out, but our guy's in a risky spot right here with both feet over the bow rail. And Captain backing up, definitely need to hang on at this point. I probably would slide back inside the boat. So Cap's going to reline it up and try and make a second attempt at this one, and our guy's going to stay in that position. I always get nervous. When I see people go on the outside of this bow rail, you just never know what's going to happen. So Cap's coming back in, the second approach being lined up. I'm surprised he didn't go for the leap on the first attempt. He was coming in a little hot, but he's able to get it off, and he's going to walk the boat up on the side. And they should be good to roll from here, it looks like. And speaking of being good to roll, we're going to go ahead and roll out of here as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. We also have the newest member of the family, the Drain Plug Mafia channel, where we feature all the madness that happens in boating. And of course, we've got Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.